Hey guys, welcome back. I wanted to make this little process video of me working on a illustration. It started off as a little tradition of having coffee and pastry in our hallway, something our neighbour used to do with her friend who used to live there, and we decided to bring it back. And recently we got this lovely sofa that we put in the hallway, and I made a little cushion for it, and we turned it into this little seating area with flowers, and yeah, it looks really nice. And we named it the Cozy Stairwell Cafe, and yeah, we really had a nice time just having some chats and some coffee, and we put the record player on. We got some coffee from a local cafe and some cinnamon buns, and yeah, we had a nice little morning and made it kind of like into a little cafe in our hallway. So I wanted to make an illustration to put on the wall just to, you know, finish the vibe kind of thing and make it feel a little like a cafe kind of thing. So yeah, Bjorn really loves this hallway so much. He keeps running around, and he normally throws his bowl down the stairs as well so that he can go catch it. So yeah, it's one of our favorite bits in the flat because we love the window. It's huge and it's a really nice seating area. Anyway, I've been working on this illustration. I normally start with a digital sketch. It's kind of been a little me day today, so I wanted to experiment a bit and create something that was a bit fun and was trying a few new things. It started as a digital sketch, which I think for me is kind of helpful, and it's a little bit more forgiving, especially if I'm like painting something or creating something from memory and kind of making it up. So with the digital one, I can kind of move some text around, I can change the layout a little bit, and yeah, I can kind of move things around and not have to worry too much about wasting supplies. Created this, and I was just sketching in the light, and once I've done that, I can print it and use it as a reference for painting. Yeah, I was thinking of turning it into like a nice little watercolour, or maybe separating the layers so that I can use them for a riso print. I started with my painting. I was using this really nice lavender colour that I have, and this really nice kind of yellow from Daniel Smith. Really love their paints. Daniel Smith and Holbein do some really nice watercolour paints that I quite like. I use a mixture of Winsor & Newton and Daniel Smith and Holbein. Those three are my favourites. So I was doing a few little bits of painting and sketching out my layout. I think for this I want to paint my 2 layers and just create the painting first, just to see what it looks like. And then I think I might try this again and paint the 2 separate layers on a smaller piece of paper. So have my yellow on like A4 and my lavender on A4, so I can scan them, edit them, and keep the kind of watercolor vibes, and then maybe print them as riso prints. This is where I'm at. And I'm gonna continue on my little quest to making this into a print. So yeah, it's been a fun little hallway project so far. Follow for part 2 to see how it goes on.